Hello and welcome to my final project. My name is John Parsons. I'm a health and physical education teacher at Strongsville High School. You can contact me at johnpar17@gmail.com, JOHNPAR17@gmail.com, or at Coach Parsons at Twitter. So my presentation centers around the physical education standards and the fact that they are now being reported on. I've had this since I believe my third year in the profession, so I'm quite. So I've had to do this a couple times, and I really haven't found a great way to get this done, and that's kind of what really centered around my project, and also wanted to be able to do this without wasting any time in class. We get so little time with our students to perform physical activity and get their heart rate into the target level. And just so, for example, a typical class, if all the activity time is met, I get 3,780 minutes. When the Surgeon General recs 21,900 minutes for the for the year. So I'm not really. I don't really want to take any type of class time with doing this. So, the making of a Google Classroom, using Google Docs, having adequate helps on the sheets, very important for me to achieve this. Okay, so right here, so this is an example. This is kind of what they give you to start as an incoming physical education teacher. They give you this and the sheet right here. This is a Word doc that is off the website, but I just kind of put it here. I just kind of copy and paste it in. So this is through the 9 through 12. So this kind of gives you like a decent idea and a decent breakdown, but it doesn't tell you how. It tells you a lot of the why. It doesn't tell you how. They also hand you a sheet that kind of looks like this, and this is what they're looking for, what the grade component is. So they're just, so they give you a list of names, and here's the 10 benchmarks. Now, only about 6 of the benchmarks need to be reported with like a paper pencil portfolio type of design. The other Sims 4 and 5 are in class. One deals with the physical fitness test, and the other one deals with of the social and mental health aspects of the class. But getting back to the project. So I created a Google Classroom. And my Google Classroom kind of looks like this. So Foundations of PE, this is my name, and these are 2 standards. I'll get there in a second, I promise, but I really just want to kind of give you the basics on Google Classroom right now. So to give you an example, Google Classroom. Google Classroom is great because everything we do with Google is tied in together. We'll talk about it right here. Now, if I didn't have this already created, I would come up here and I'd click this button right here. Now, this will be where my students will come back later. So remember this point right now because they also have a similar setup to this. I will hit create class, create class, and then I'll type the name, and the classroom will appear right here. All right, now, if I'm a student, I will get a class code, and the class code will allow me to join right here. Now, also myself as a teacher, I can sit back and I can invite students. That takes a long time. It's a lot of typing. I find it a lot easier if the students got to come to me than I come to the students. Okay, so I am back in my class, and the class code that I mentioned earlier is right here. So any student that I have, this is normally probably a first day of school, write it on the syllabus, write it up on the board. If kids, they can log in on any type of electronic devices. Google Classroom does have an app that they can use to log on and check assignments, check announcements, or register for the class. And that's all they need right there is that code. Okay, a little bit more about Google Classroom. Over here, click About. The best part about this is my Google Drive folder. So every assignment that the kid turned in will go directly into this Google Drive folder with their name attached to it. So there's no more, I lost my paper or I didn't write my name on it. Everything is filed in alphabetical order. And the best part about it is it does also, it links your assignments to your Google Calendar, which is beautiful. So now if a kid is using Google Calendar, it'll send them reminders. It's a beautiful way to do it. Also reminds me sometimes when I forget that I assigned something. So it kind of works out both ways. Now kind of getting back to the stream, this is where, apologize. Let me just move my mug here. Go fast. I'm putting myself right over here. Okay. This is kind of the hub. This is what the kids see. Now, my view, the teacher view, is different than the student view, but we'll be able to kind of give you an idea. Now, this is, my task and my tools. For this project, I used the assignment tab. So I already have them logged up there, but I'll just kind of walk you through it. Now, assignment, name it, okay? You can add more directions down there. You can change the due date or due time, and if someone turns it in afterwards, it'll put a little note that says late on it, which is, really nice, helps to keep you organized. Now, just for the sake of this, if you create anything in your Google Drive, you can use that as an assignment. So what I like to do is I like to create worksheets and that kind of stuff, and I'll put it on there. Now, if you wanted to do this as a group, okay, you could just put this as a view-only file, and then the students could make a copy and share it amongst themselves. But for this assignment's going to be individualized, so I find that making a copy for each student is kind of the best way to go. Okay, so that's right there. Now, I already assigned that standard 1 and 2 worksheet right here, so I'll just hit edit so we can kind of take a look at it a little bit deeper. Okay, so this is my assignment. Each student will make a copy right here. Now, the nice part about this is this assignment will require them to upload a video. Every student, if you have a Gmail account, just like all the ones that are created by the school, they do have a YouTube channel attached to them. But let's say they're not tech savvy, I can just add this link here. I use this button right here, and that brought up something that looks like this. I just copy pasted the URL in there, so now students will be able to upload that. And next year, when I have some great examples of this, I'll be able to put some examples on because they'll already be added to YouTube by hitting this add YouTube video channel. So it'll be really smooth next year, but first year sometimes kind of get all the bumps out. Now to kind of look at this assignment, as the screen is loading. So this assignment was created using Google Docs. All right, and essentially what's happening is the student is assigned a skill and a tactic from a particular sport, and they need to write a description about it, make a video about it, but this will meet all the standards that we talked about from Standard 1 and Standard 2. So if we go back to that worksheet right here, kind of the requirement sheet, okay. You'll see here specialized manipulative skills in a variety of settings. I combine movement skills and patterns in authentic settings. So I'm hammering all of these assignments, all of these standards in this one assignment. Okay, so this is a great way, and the best part about it is all the kids will be able to see what each other did, and these will be all in the classroom, and it can be shared, and kids will get ideas for their project, and they'll be able to move on. Now, I'd really like to move down to Standard 3 because that's the next worksheet. Now, Standard 3 is an activity log, and that's performed outside of school, and this is really cool. This is one of the best parts of that, and I will talk about that in my next session. Okay, so johnpart17@gmail.com. Definitely thank you for listening, and I'll come back. We'll finish up with Standard 3 and a little bit more about Google Classroom. All right, thanks a lot, and hope to see you soon. Bye.